What's going on YouTube? Detroit Reaper here with another video, and I'm sorry if you can hear the fan and stuff in the background. It is hot as hell here today, but yeah, so on to today's video, and this is my E3 prediction slash wish list for Microsoft 2015 at E3. So here is number 1. A new Xbox One with a 2 terabyte hard drive will be announced for this holiday season. And the reason I say 2 terabyte is because I feel like 1, it just isn't enough, and they would probably go up 2 just to keep the price a little bit higher, and it'll make them a little bit more money. That is my reasoning behind that. Now, number 2. Fable Legends will release the day of Microsoft's press conference. I've heard this from a number of people, and I have to agree that this would be a very good surprise for all Xbox One gamers, even PC gamers who want the game. It would be very cool because you'll be able to download it like that during the press conference. So, number 3. Old IPs from the OG Xbox will be revealed, and I'm thinking stuff like MechAssault, Shizume, or Brute Force. Those are the top 3 that I want the most, and I think they'll all be rebooted. If those happen, that is going to be crazy announcement, because MechAssault was I think it was one of the top games on Xbox on the original, and it was I think I played it a little bit, not a lot. I think I played what was the other one, Chrome Hounds or something like that, more than I played MechAssault. But bringing MechAssault back would be cool. It's their own type of like shooter slash robot genre. Everybody thinks that Shizume is gonna come back no matter what. Everybody's been asking for that for years now. They wanted 3, but I feel like it's been too long and they'll reboot it instead. And Brute Force is my personal favorite Xbox game from a long time ago. Me and my dad loved that game, and I just want them to bring that back. So that is why I chose those 3. Number 4. This one might get you a little bit. Beyond Good and Evil will be revealed, and it will be an Xbox exclusive. I only threw this in there just because it would be an interesting twist, and I feel like, I don't think Beyond Good and Evil 1 made that much money, even though it was a classic game. I don't think it made enough money to get a sequel. And a couple years back, they showed a teaser of Beyond Good and Evil 2, but I just don't feel like it was ever made, because it probably wouldn't have generated enough money. But I feel like if Microsoft put in the money, Microsoft or Sony, this could go either way for me, if they put in the money to help make that game, then I could see that coming out and as an exclusive. So that's what I put. I don't know why I just said that. So number 5, Banjo-Kazooie and Battletoads will be getting a new game, and Rare will show off a 3rd new IP. They will announce Banjo, and I'm pretty sure they're going to probably show some gameplay or something like that. I know they're going to show some Battletoads. Battletoads may be a downloadable title instead of a full-fledged reboot or whatever, which will be okay with me. And this will give Rare an opportunity to put a new IP out there to show us what they've been working on, because I feel like they need a new IP. They need something to freshen up their pot. One of those IPs, it might not be Banjo, it may be Perfect Dark. I can see either one of those coming back, but Perfect Dark is a little too many shooters. I feel like they can use that later on, and that's why I chose those 3 games those 2 games out of the pile. So number 6, Black Tux will reveal 2 IPs, one being Gears of War 4 and the other being something else entirely. A couple years ago they showed the Samaritan demo, and I feel like that is a game being made, or was being made, and I don't know what happened. Maybe it was paused because of Gears or what, but I feel like they're gonna show that game today or on E3. I feel like that's coming, so hopefully I'm right about that. I do want to see a new IP from Microsoft, and it'll be exclusive, so that'll be a nice little touch. Number 7, 2K Sports will reveal Joe Montana football, and it will have NFL teams jersey, and etc. Now, everybody knows that Joe Montana is coming out. It's not even a secret anymore. They've basically been talking about it. Joe Montana's tweeting about it, all types of stuff. So I think it's pretty obvious that this one is going to come true. But the real question is, will it have NFL teams, players, jerseys, all that type of stuff, announcers, stuff like that? I feel like it will. I feel like that's going to be what the surprise will be. I feel like it should have it if they can get around that whole EA thing. Maybe EA, you know, EA and Microsoft have a pretty good relationship. Who knows? Maybe they said, sure, you can use it this time or something like that. I don't know. Who knows? I doubt they would do that, but still, who knows? We'll find out. So, number 8, Crackdown, Scalebound, and Phantom Dust will get a 2016 release date, and I'm thinking most likely in the summer, because they usually let their big hitters come out in the winter months and the holiday months, you know, like most companies do. But I feel like Microsoft usually has a pretty big drought in the summer, and with Phantom Dust being a free-to-play game, Crackdown and being an old IP that a lot of fans would enjoy, and Scalebound being an upcoming IP that everybody is looking forward to, I feel like those 3 games should come out in the summer. I feel like they are somewhere around that area of time frame, because that would be very good, because like you can get one or the other. You know, you can get Crackdown and Phantom Dust, because Phantom Dust will be free. So I just feel like that just makes sense, and I'm hoping that that's what they do, because I don't want another summer drought like we always have. So on to number 9. Lionhead will either reveal a new IP or Fable 4 will be teased. I feel like Fable Legends is a nice side project, but it's not a true Fable game, and most Fable fans know what I'm talking about here. They want a Fable 4, or we want a new Fable, and we want them to fix the issues that all of the other Fables had. We want it to go back to how it was back in the day, and that's what we want. We don't want nothing new. We just want it to be back how it was before, with new features and things like that. So I feel like they're gonna tease that, and it probably won't come out until 2017 or something like that, but still I feel like they'll tease it at least so we'll know it's coming, or they're going to show something brand new. If Lionhead shows something brand new, I could be all for it, depending on what it is, because they haven't had a new game in a long time. So I'm ready to see what they can do without the Fable tagline. Alright, so on to number 10 before I run out of time. Microsoft will partner with a big name dev to create a new IP. Most likely Capcom or Konami or Sega. I feel like it's going to be one of these 3, because these 3 are the ones that need the money the most right now, it seems. They're all having like desperate problems trying to go mobile and things like that nature. So it makes sense for them to get a game from one of them, maybe one of their old IPs, maybe they make a new game, who knows. I feel like they're gonna do that. Maybe it won't be this year, or that it might be next year, but I feel like that's gonna come. So that's just one that's out there as well. So you know, number 11. Now this one is probably just a real twist. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, I probably just guessed like for real on this one. Number 11. Condemned 3 or some reboot will be announced. Condemned is one of my favorite old Xbox games, man. It was so cool. It was a scary game. I haven't seen a scary game like that in a while. It was really cool. They need to make another one. I don't think it sold very well, but if you make it good enough, it will sell pretty decently. So I feel like Sega could probably do that and make another one, and that will probably be how Microsoft will partner with them. They kind of tie in together. Number 12. Microsoft will team up with Steam to allow their library of games to stream to the Xbox One or tablets and phones. Now this one is a 2-parter, so bear with me. So 12.5, basically, they will do a backwards compatibility reveal, and 12 is probably how they're gonna do it, so I'm not really sure. These two could kind of be molded together, if you will. This is their backwards compatibility thing. I know they're gonna talk about how they're gonna do the stream, if PC games can go to stream to the Xbox or whatever. I know some people don't like that we say stuff like that. Us Xbox guys say stuff like that, but it could be a possibility. You never know, and it'd be interesting to just see anyway. I don't really care if they do it or not. I just think it'll be kind of cool as a good feature. And Xbox really needs to catch up in features, in gaming features anyway, on their platform. So I feel like it'll be a nice little touch. Now, number 13, my last one. One of the big name devs will do a service like EA Access, and it will be on the Xbox One first. Not Xbox One only, but Xbox One first. So I'm not sure who this could be. It could be Capcom, because they are looking for more ways to get money. It could be Ubisoft, because they have so many games that come out every year that it just makes sense to give a service like this. You have so many titles, you know, you have Rayman, you have Assassin's Creed, you have all of these type of games that you could just have this service and we could just download the games just like EA Access. I actually feel like if that happened, I would jump to the Ubisoft service as opposed to the EA, because I don't care about EA's games as much as I do Ubisoft's. They have the Assassin's Creed. I like Assassin's Creed. They have Rayman. I like Rayman. They have you know, they have all these other games, and they just keep shitting them out. So I would go to them. That would probably be my choice. I would probably even drop EA Access. So, okay, sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties, but as I was saying, let me know what your list says, and as I always say, keep killing the game. Peace. That's all I got for this list. You guys let me know what your list says, and no, it did not just fucking crash. You gotta be shitting me. What the fuck? That's some crazy bullshit. What the fuck? Transcoded? What the hell is that?